If that business fails, you're just out of luck. These are the exact 5 steps that I would take if I wanted to get wealthy in 2025. First, I would track the time, then I'd make pockets of time, then I would deploy the pockets, track the current, and lastly, invest the most. That first step is to track the time. This step is absolutely vital if you want to really change your money future. In this step, you are carefully tracking all of the things that you do during your week. Do this in half-hour increments. You can get an easy chart online that has every single half hour on it, and then you are writing down everything that you are doing. Yes, this can kind of feel like a little bit of a pain, but it's totally worth it. Hang with me. And it's not like you're going to be tracking this time for forever. It's just a short period of time to really understand how your life works. You kind of need to categorize so that you kind of know what's going on and what things fit with what. My first category would be human. I need to eat, I need to sleep, I need to take a shower, just basic necessities, taking care of yourself stuff. Another category for me would be a family, picking up and dropping off the kids, reading books to them, all those things. Then there would be money making or work tasks. So emailing clients, work hours, all those sorts of things. Then I would have relaxing time, Candy Crush, Netflix, those sorts of things. Now that you kind of have this holistic view of what your life is like, now your job is to make pockets of time. I want you to be identifying activities that are either unnecessary or could be shortened somehow. And don't just pick on your relaxing time. We can find solutions everywhere. If I'm seeing that I'm spending a couple hours a day picking up the house, how can I involve the other people in the house so that I can shorten that time to an hour a day? If I can see that I'm spending half an hour 4 times a day working on feeding myself, could I be meal prepping and then doing it all in one chunk so that I wouldn't have to do it the next day and save all that time? And this is a new one for us. How can we do grocery pickup instead of spending the time going to the grocery store, loading up the kids, looking at everything, and then hungry shopping anyway and overspending? And of course, some obvious ones, like if I'm spending an hour playing Candy Crush before bed, how could I use that time in a different way? And that leads us to the next point, which is to deploy the pockets. Now, it doesn't do you any good to find all this extra time in your schedule and strategize about how to be more efficient if you aren't deploying that time in a way that gets you closer to your goals. As you're planning next week, decide in advance what productive activity you will be doing in one of those pockets of time. So say you're doing a bunch of meal prep on Sunday to save yourself time throughout the week. What specific activities will you be doing instead of doing the meal prep throughout the week? It can be helpful to make a list of all the activities that you could be doing that would lead to more investing. You could call these revenue generating activities. This could look like posting on social media to bring more clients to you. This could be responding to clients and emails. This could be reaching out to friends and friends of friends to see if anyone has people that are in need of your services. Use these pockets of time to engage in one of these tasks. Those would kind of fall into marketing tasks, but of course, deploy these pockets of time to also do the activity. If your chosen side hustle is DoorDash, deploy that extra hour or 2 in the evening to go and do DoorDash. It's really all about directly using the time that you found to make more money. Track the current. You want to keep your train on the tracks so it doesn't derail. Imagine that you are the only accountant at a very small business with very thin profit margins. You want to know where every single penny is going. No one is taking a company lunch or spending $500 on shoes without your know about. Every dollar has to have a purpose behind it, and every dollar should be pushing that business forward. And you are very invested in this business succeeding because this business is your life. You are looking for ways to cut costs, subscriptions that can be cut. You are strategizing about how to cut the food budget in half by packing lunch to work. No dollar is too small to care about. Now you've optimized your time, you've figured out how to make more money, and you've made sure that no pennies are wandering off without your say-so. But if you miss this step, all your hard work will be for nothing. You must invest your money wisely. I added this caveat because investing in really risky things like just one single stock or crypto can put you at serious risk and mean that you can easily lose all of your effort. The where to put your money can feel super intimidating, so I'm just going to talk about one place that you can put your money for a long-term investment. As you work to build a diversified portfolio, definitely check out my video on assets that you should buy to get rich in 2025. But for now, let's just talk about my favorite investment. It's boring, it's simple, you can do it yourself, and it's relatively safe. And we're just talking about one thing because analysis paralysis is real. There are so many options out there. You could spend the rest of your life researching and trying to find the best thing and never take action. But I want you to take action because that's actually the most important step. Try to pick good enough investments. And my favorite simple investment is index funds in a Roth IRA. So a Roth IRA is this really cool tax advantaged account where you pay the taxes now, but at retirement, you don't pay taxes on any of the growth that your money has had. That's what makes it my favorite. So you can open up a Roth IRA from the comfort of your home. You can do this on a website like Vanguard or Charles Schwab or Fidelity. Or you can go to a financial advisor and have them open one up for you. Once you have this account open, you need to transfer money into that account. So this money that you have been gathering by keeping careful track of all your money and figuring out how to make more money, this is the money that you can put in this account. And once it's in the account, you're not quite done. You need to invest that money in specific stocks. That's where the index funds come in. So an index fund is a passively managed stock that is full of a bunch of teeny little stocks. So you're not just buying one thing, and if that business fails, you're just out of luck. It's often a lot of things, sometimes 500 different things, which means by just buying a single indexed fund, you are already diversifying your portfolio. And that just means you are spreading out your risk so your money is safer. So pick a few good index stocks and you are on your way to earning interest and becoming wealthy in 2025. If you like videos like this, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more. See you in the next one. Bye for now.